So tomorrow starts Lowe's 75% sale. But some of the stuff is ringing up today, so I might have to get a few things. Y'all, I'm going to be in so much trouble. But that's okay, right? I think I might get 3 of these because they would be 75% of 42, which kind of sounds like a really good deal. So they only have one major end cap or shelving of perennials and shrubs. All of this was only $67 on clearance, 75% off, including the big, huge ceramic pot. I'm so happy I stopped by today, and this is a pure white Rose of Sharon. Hey guys, it's Heather. As you can see from the previous clip, I went to Lowe's this morning. I did not go to buy plants, I promise. I went to get mulch. I went to get black mulch. The reason I'm wearing all black today, I'm going to be laying down that black mulch after I get some more stuff in the ground. But I'm still on like a plant shopping high after finding all that stuff for 75% off. I've been so good this year. I haven't bought hardly any plants throughout the whole spring, the summer. I grew most of mine with the winter sowing method on my flowers. So I really haven't bought much of anything. So when the sales have been, cranking out the last couple weeks, it's been like Christmas. It's been Christmas for me. So I can't help it. And today, 75% off. I mean, I've been looking at that one white Rose of Sharon several times. I have looked at the tag. I thought, oh, that's so pretty. It's all white flower. No center color, just all white. And I got it for like $6-7 today. So I think it was meant to be. So today, it's another day of working hard. I got a text from the real estate agent this morning wanting to know how things are going, and I think I pretty much told her that we're just going to take a little pause and pick back up after the holidays because my husband's stressed, I'm stressed. I told her what's going on with all this HOA stuff and how I'm trying to rapidly get that done as quick as possible. And thankfully she's very kind and understanding and willing to be very just low-key with us, not pushy at all, and I appreciate that. I don't like people who have like a salesman mentality and are pushy. So anyways, that's what's going on with house hunting, land hunting. We're gonna take a pause. I say that, and then last night I'm looking through my emails and there was a really nice house we may actually maybe go look at. I think it was either through Zillow or realtor.com, and it sounded very intriguing. So I left that page open on my phone. I've got like 98 tabs open on my phone. So it's kind of like my brain right now. I've got like all these tabs open. But I think what I need to do now is, instead of like going down a loop of thought process here, I need to get all the mulch out of my car because it's going to be smelling bad. Move it, get all those plants out. Rain is supposed to start today, I think around 4 to 6ish. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. I think it'll stop Saturday. So my goal is to get everything that's in like a nursery pot that I've purchased in the last few weeks into the ground or into a container. And I don't know, the rest of the grass, I need to get that down too. I did make some progress last night after the last part of that video. I'll show you that here in a second. Let's get started. Alright, we need to get all this out, get all the mulch moved. But this is kind of where I left off last night. You can see the front side of where I planted the milkweed. And then I did go ahead and start some grass. And then back there is where I planted the butterfly weed, and then more milkweed, And then I think I put the Maltese cross seeds over in that area, and some dill, and then parsley. This area I've just been putting like random things I found around here that I've grown, that I needed to put into the ground because they were in planters. And then of course some of the perennials that I bought last week and divided up, plus my secret strawberries that I put over on this side. Looks like they took really well to the transplant. These were all just some snapdragons of my own that I put in the ground from planters. So it's coming along. I need to pick up where I left off last night, continue with the grass, and then just work my way down to the road. Look what the idiots did. They are digging holes everywhere. They particularly love to dig in this fig pot. Please, if anyone has ideas to keep squirrels and chipmunks from digging, send them to me, please. So we're going to go put the Rose of Sharon into a pot that I just moved. It's one that Tonto's been peeing on lately, so hopefully it'll keep the deer away. And there's the gorgeous marigolds again. I don't see any that I can save seeds from yet. I moved the Sibilia down here. Oh goodness, I'm going to put the Rose of Sharon there. Isn't it pretty? And I'm going to put one more planter to match the small size right there. That's 3 planters for this one huge bed. So I think that should be acceptable. Give you an update on the Brazil hibiscus. It is dead pretty much. I'm not going to get any calyx to make tea with. I'm very sad. This is my biggest failure probably of gardening for 2022 summer season. Look at my poor peonies. I need to trim those. Okay, so let's get this guy in the pot. I've already added fertilizer. I'm going to drag the water hose down. I fluffed up the soil that was already in this pot, and I found a potato. So I guess I'll just toss him. So I'm walking back up to get the water hose, and I just remembered, I don't think I ever showed you guys my pomegranate tree, which is right here. He just went through the process of losing all of his leaves, which are down there. But it was really pretty during the summer. You just couldn't see it because of all the straw flowers that used to be here. And of course, my monstrous pineapple sage took over. And look at all of these straw flower babies. Unfortunately, do not think they will live through the cold winter, but that's what straw flower babies look like. I found the paper whites that I bought a couple weeks ago at the garden center. You can see they're already producing green growth. This is the top. The pointy end is the top. The flat bottom that you normally see like roots like that is the bottom. So I'm going to put them about 4 to 6 inches deep, and just like maybe a triangle pattern in front of this brand new white Rose of Sharon. I think it'll look pretty when it starts to bloom. So I'm in the front yard, in the front middle garden bed area, and remember, I have to get rid of some of the containers in this area. So I am, but I'm keeping some, and I'm trying to do it very strategically so it doesn't look like I have more than what I really do. So I'm going to have just 3 right here. So I need to empty this one. I'm going to put the hollyhocks. I think they're black hollyhocks. I'm just going to dig a hole so I don't disturb the roots and put them right next to these other hollyhocks. So like right there, kind of behind that pot, right in that section. So then I'll put the other pot, once it's empty and planted with something else that I want to keep, right here. So that's what I'm doing. Let's check on our lemon drops. This will be gone. I'm going to empty out this container too. So this one will actually move over to where I just planted the paper whites and the white rose of Sharon. And there will be only 3 planters in that bed and a lower amount in this bed. Maybe I shouldn't say in case the HOA starts watching my videos, but less than I have now. So I got sidetracked. The neighbor lady down the road who likes to come by and talk for quite a while, she stopped by. So it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna have to finish up and start dinner soon. I did get the hollyhocks in the ground, right there. And I moved this planter here. So now there are 3 together. And I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. Well, I'm going to get everything that's in a nursery pot in the ground. I'm going to keep working. I guess I'll run in, start some chicken pot pie, get that going, and then come on back out here. So stay tuned. I'm not done yet. Okay, another neighbor came by. So I have not started dinner yet. Instead, while I was talking, I worked on this. Moved 3 planters to this one front raised bed area where I used to have the Roselle hibiscus, and there's dahlias, oregano, the blue basil there. So now I've got 2 grasses and 3 planters. This planter has an abelia. This is where I put the white rose of Sharon and the paper whites down in the soil, and just went around and gathered a few plants that I could combine to get rid of some planters. Sorry, my throat's, I've been fighting off a cold the last couple days. It's went through our house, my husband, my son, my daughter, and now me. So I probably should be resting, but I am taking zinc, using zinc lozenges, trying to drink a lot. Okay, so now I think what I'm going to do, I am going to dig up this frost-proof gardenia, and I'm going to put it right where I had the Roselle hibiscus. This guy has been here for probably 4 years, 5. It's really not a full sun location, so I think he'll be happier way down there where the Roselle hibiscus are. Okay, I've got him over here. I think I've got I know I've got a whole new shoot right here. I'm going to cut this. I have to go inside though to get my clippers. And I guess I'm going to have something else to pot up and take to my friend's house. But it's a free plant, so I need to do that. But look at how the soil and the root ball is just so compacted. I think that guy was not very happy in that location. I mean, look. It's so tight. The roots have not expanded or grown much. It hasn't, like, spread out. It's just almost like it looked I think it was 3 years ago when I planted it, when I took it out of the nursery pot. I'm going to water it in real good, fertilize it, cut off this baby, and get it in the ground. Okay, so I just dug up this kaleidoscope abelia. I'm going to put in the hole where the frost-proof gardenia was. The abelia was hiding behind my lemon balm right there. And it was getting kind of bullied out, or just not enough sun. So I think he'll be happy here. So actually I found 2 more babies in the gardenia hole. So now I have enough for 3 brand new plants. I'm just going to put them in these pots and hopefully they'll grow into a nice big shrub with pretty white flowers that smell really good. So it's kind of like, I don't know, since I gave the mama, the gardenia that I had in the ground for the last 3 years, a better, nicer home, she gave me these 3 babies. There they are. They look great. It's 4:57. It will be dark here in the next 10 minutes. So I need to clean up, put the water away. But I think the last thing I'll do, see this gigantic planter? It is huge. I'm going to roll it down my driveway and put it in front of that red twig dogwood right there. So I'll show you that tomorrow. And I think what I'll do is use some of these plants that we got the other day at the greenhouse. Although I currently have the red buckwheat self-seeded itself in here, so I think I'll leave that because it is really pretty. The lavender, uh-oh, I just broke it, darn it. I need to take that off. This is the only lavender I've been able to keep alive in the last several years, so I'm hoping he'll like the new location. The mums I'm going to take out and plant in the ground because I don't really like them. Okay guys, I'm losing my voice again, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye.